What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here today to bring you an NBA trade prediction video on Dejounte Murray. I believe he'll be traded to the Brooklyn Nets by this year's NBA trade deadline. And let's talk about why. So, I've been sitting on this video for about a good month now. Just been sitting waiting on it. I've done the video a couple times in the past month. I just been hesitant. Everything's pointing to the Lakers. The Warriors are a dark horse team, but everything really is the Lakers or bust. It seems like in this Dejounte Murray trade rumor cycle. But I just don't think they'll land him. Everything I've been seeing, and everything I've been thinking, it's like, okay, so I've been seeing this. I've been seeing in order for the Nets, in order for the Lakers to get Dejounte Murray, they need a third party. I said during my video, one of my first times doing this video about a month ago, that the third party might be the Nets, and they're going to take on D'Angelo Russell. Murray goes to the Lakers, and the Hawks get the picks and all that good stuff. And my thinking is, if the Nets facilitate another team getting Dejounte Murray, they might as well trade Mikal Bridges now. Might as well trade him because that makes no sense. I understand that the Nets don't want to do the luxury tax. They want to avoid the luxury tax next season. And if they do trade for Murray and then they re-sign Nick Claxton, that definitely will be a part of their plan. That it will be a part of their future. That the luxury tax will happen most likely. But you got to want to win. Plain and simple, you have to want to win. And, I'm not in a position to pay a luxury tax right now. I'm not going to lie there. But if I was an owner of an NBA team, I would want to win. You have Mikal Bridges. You have a star already. Give him a star on the perimeter with him, a one guard or a two guard. And I think Murray right now is the best option. He's probably the only option. Terry Rozier just got moved. Zach LaVine, I'm not really loving the fit with him anywhere. He just, the injuries, the potential attitude or personality issue. I'm not quite sure what it is with him and the Bulls, but just the injuries. Really, he's not really available at all times. So Donovan Mitchell, he's not available via the trade deadline, and then this summer we'll see what happens. But it's like everything's pointing to Mikal Bridges being moved next season by the Nets because they won't add nobody to help him. And that's a shame to me. So I did a video this past summer, right? And it was on Damian Lillard going to the Nets. I thought they were a real dark horse, a real legit dark horse team that could have landed Lillard. And like I've been saying since that video, since the summer, the Nets aren't that far off. If they can give up Dinwiddie and a couple other young guys plus picks and keep that team together, keep Cam Johnson, keep Dorian Finney-Smith, keep a couple of those other guys, and just trade, the little minor pieces, that's not bad if you add in a star guard with them because you have the defense all around them. You have Bridges, who's a defender. Johnson can defend. Dorian Finney-Smith, Nick Claxton, even Ben Simmons when he is healthy. He can give you a little something. But you need someone that has more offensive firepower and more dynamic. And, like I said, Damian Lillard, to me, was a great option. And right now, Dejounte Murray is that great option for me current day. So as I said, if they are the conduit for getting Dejounte Murray to another location, they're a stupid program. They're a stupid franchise. As an owner, I would never. If a player I really want, and he don't come to me, I'm gonna help another team get him. Man, find another team. Find another team to take on D'Angelo Russell and his contract and his inconsistent play. I'm not going to be that team that does it. But on to the Nets and why the Nets. As I've been saying the entire time, you have Mikal Bridges. You have to add somebody around them, and all they're missing around them is a dynamic guard, a dynamic one or a dynamic two. Like I said, Donovan Mitchell isn't available. Zach LaVine, I'm not really pressed on any team really trading for him. Who else is out there? I think that's really it. LaMelo Ball, he's not available. He could be soon, though. Maybe next year, Ball could be available, but that's, Bridges could be available soon, too, by next year time. So I think if you want to make Bridges stay long-term and give him confidence to be a star and to lead your team, you have to add someone around him, and Dejounte Murray is that guy. As we all know the numbers, when he was the lead guard for the Spurs a couple years ago, he was that guy, pushing a triple double, night in, night out. And this year he's been good too, and he was good last year too. He was better two-way last year. This year, not as good on defense, and I see him respond to that, to some criticism by the Hawks fans. But I disagree with him. He is getting blown by a little bit too much, but offensive firepower this year, he looked very good. But being a lead guard, having more defensive help around him with that Nets team, if they don't give up too much for him, if they do land him, I think will be the best case scenario. Him, Bridges, Cam Johnson as the big three. You keep Nick Claxton as your interior guy. I'm rolling with that. I'm rolling with that starting five. Add in whoever else you want to add in that who's not traded. So I love the fit for it. I really do. And it feels like a Dame move to me. Like a dark horse team might land him. The Lakers are in on it. Even with the Lillard with the Heat. It was Heat or bust dang near. I want the Heat. I'm going to the Heat. Everything we've seen going to the Heat. But then it turns out a dark horse team gets him. And I'm really feeling that the Lakers will not get him. Everything feels like it. It seems like it. They need him. They're desperate for him. But I don't think, they're going to land Dejounte Murray. I just don't feel it in my gut. So I'm feeling Nets and Dejounte Murray. You can give up Spencer Dinwiddie outright. His contract meets the qualifications for the deal. Spencer Dinwiddie and a couple of first-round picks, I think, should get it done. I think that might satisfy the Hawks as well because they really want the picks back. They're not really gonna get any good players back unless they go to the Warriors maybe, and they get Moody and or Kuminga back. So I really think getting Spencer Dinwiddie, like I said, 2 first-round picks, 2027, 2028, I think that straight-up deal is kind of the most basic, most simple deal they can do. If they don't want Dinwiddie, then you got to go a little bit more in depth. You got to add a Royce O'Neal, add a Cam Thomas, still a first-round pick or 2, plus Harry Giles or Whitehead or Lonnie Walker or something like that. A bunch of those combinations could get the job done. But like I said, the main component to me that kind of is making me nervous is because the Nets, everything I've been reading and seeing, they don't want to be in luxury tax next season, and they will have to be in luxury tax if they do bring on Murray. So, my thing is I want teams to win. I want teams to try their best to win. You look at my prediction videos, it's not nothing that's outrageous or that's a big reach, but I just want teams to think outside of the box and be aggressive. I did a video earlier this season, about a month and a half ago, on OKC getting Lauri Markkanen. I know they say he's untouchable or he's close to untouchable unless you get the crazy deal. The Thunder had the assets to give him that crazy deal and be a winning team and to be a true contender. They have the assets. Who else are you saving them for? You can't have you have too many first round picks. So who are you saving them for? What are you saving them for? Lauri Markkanen to me could be the guy. You give up minimal pieces plus a lot of picks. I think that should get it done. And teams to me, it's cool with hoarding picks. I understand it. I get it. But you got it when you hoard enough, you got to use them. And obviously the Nets aren't the Thunder, but you have the assets like they do, and you have a star as well who's young, who's vibrant, who's an Iron Man who plays every game. You got to give him another star to pair with that's out there every day as well. And Murray is one of those Iron Man guys as well. Doesn't miss too many games, not really injured, plays a two-way. Normally this year's the first year he probably hasn't, but normally he's a two-way force, steals, blocks, good defender overall. Stays in front of his guy, and normally gets the job done. So it's like it's real tricky to see how everything shakes out, but I just got a feeling that the Lakers won't get him. I really do. The Lakers have a bunch of other options as well. They have backup options already out there. They had Dorian Finney-Smith as an option. They have Bruce Brown. They have a bunch of other names, Tyus Jones, and the list goes on to other combo guards or other guards they have that could fill the D'Angelo Russell role if they do trade them. So it's like they already have their plan A through Z already lined out. It's just who they actually get. But I just don't think Murray goes there. That's what my gut's telling me. No real proof, no real reasoning. But it seems like everyone the Lakers really, truly want, they don't really get. And I think, they really, truly want Murray, and they probably won't really get him. The talk on Trae Young and Donovan Mitchell are out there. Young was out there doing the summer as well. I did a video, I think a YouTube short on that. All that stuff it sounds good, but it's unrealistic. Yeah, you can have talks about it, but that's all you can have is just talks. They're not going to trade them to you guys, especially not to y'all. And it seems like LeBron has had that issue this whole career. Players want to come there, but then the franchise either trading the team or trading the player, or his own franchise, like the Cleveland Cavaliers, they just nix the deal. And we know about the Paul George rumor to Cleveland. He even said himself on his podcast it was going to happen, but it obviously didn't. Other stars as well were rumored to come to LA, to come to Cleveland back in the day. It never happened. So it seemed like LeBron always get the short end of the stick in certain trade situations, and I think this one could be another one added on to the list where he misses out on a player that him or his team wants. But that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.